Hi, my name is Wanda. Welcome back to my channel, The Art of Decor. Today I am going to share with you 5 tips on how to create a very elegant tablescape. Tip number 1, get to know your audience. Yes, you may invite a friend that you have known for a very long time, but I promise you, there's always something more you can learn about that person. I'm going to share this story with you because I have had my own experiences. I invited this lady over for dinner. I had known her for over 12 years. We had gone out to lunch many times over and have had a blast in the past. Well, this particular time, I invited her over. The dinner was set out in the backyard under a beautiful canopy, and I put the tablescape out. It was in her favorite color. Well, she comes over, we go to the backyard, she sees the tablescape and the setup, and she says, "Oh, Wanda, this is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I'm feeling like I'm on cloud 9. And I said, "Oh, thank you. It's just for you." She says, "I know, thank you." And then she says, "Can I share a secret with you?" And I said, "Sure." And she says, "I hate eating outside." I was like, "Oh my gosh, I never knew." So, lesson learned. I never forgot that lesson. Now, tip number 2. Find out what their favorite things are. Whether they enjoy playing cards, they enjoy cupcakes, they enjoy playing golf, things of those natures. Because that can be used as an inspiration for creating your new tablescape. That's important. All of these things do really matter. Tip number 3, find out their favorite color. When they walk in and they see that tablescape has their favorite colors incorporated, it makes them feel extremely special, extra special, and they know that you took the extra effort to make something special just for them, and they feel really great. Tip number 4, take into consideration the time of day you plan to have this event. It could be breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Something that could be at night that goes way into the wee hours of the morning. This is important because this helps you to select the type of lighting you want to use. Candle lights, tiki torches, lanterns, things of that nature. It all helps to form the big picture, which is considered tip number 5, the ambience. The ambience tells the entire story of what the event is going to be about in terms of how it's going to make you feel. Extremely special. The ambience tie in the theme, the color scheme, and the emotions that you want to bring out in that person, which is the feeling of love. And speaking of ambience, speaking of theme, today's tablescape is titled Elegant Cheetah. That is the title, which is the theme. The color scheme is pink, gold on the base of cream. And the ambience is simply elegant. So, with that in mind, let's get started.
Here I like to go in with the base color of white. This base tablecloth will help to soften the touch of the table. Next I go in with the color of cream. The cream table overlay helps to hammer home my main color scheme color, which are pink, gold, and cream. The gold vase is set in the table with simple greenery. That helps to hammer home the safari look. Here I'm laying down the high gloss chargers. That will help to hammer home the theme of the table. This is the foundation for the plates. Then I lay down 2 sets of napkins. Why? Because I want my guests to have that option of placing one in their lap and the other against their lips. Next, I go in with the shimmery plate, which is the jewel tone of the table. Then I go in with the translucent vintage plate made of depression glass. Then to top that on top, I go in with a porcelain dessert plate. That will help to hammer home the entire aesthetics of the table. I chose safari napkin rings because that will help to hammer home the safari theme of cheetah. I always like to incorporate an element of surprise on my tablescape. Here I'm using a Christmas ornament, but the surprise is it's going to be used as a coaster. This will help to invoke conversation, something that's always good to have. Here I use pink and gold glass stemware. The reason why I chose this is because it matches the color scheme of pink, gold, and cream. The glasses are light and airy in style and easy to handle. The guests do not have to get up and move around and be interrupted during their meal. They have the option of having water in one, tea in another, and the beverage of their choice in the third. I decided to add pearls to the tablescape because the pearls will help to unify all of the smaller centerpieces together and unify them as one. Also, the pearls play a key role in reflecting the candlelight off the face. The soft pink of the glasses of the stemware will reflect a nice blush on each person sitting at the table. I chose votive candle holders because I wanted to keep the lighting low. I poured the pearls on the table because I knew that that would be a part of my lighting. I knew the light from the candles would reflect from the pearls and also reflect off the stemware that's on the table. Because the stemware is pink, it would add a nice soft blush to everyone's face, softening the face, and that is why I wanted to keep the lighting low. These napkin rings I happen to score at an antique store, but they can also be found at Neiman Marcus. They're pretty expensive at Neiman Marcus, but I got them for about $20 at an antique store. So feel free to stop by your local antique store, or you can even stop by a Goodwill store or a resale shop. They always have hidden treasures that you can score. The cheetah lamps are placed on the table because those were my inspiration pieces. You can find that at an antique store near you. My journey in putting the tablescape together, the cheetah tablescape, has been an absolute joy. My overall experience in developing the concept for this table, actually gathering materials from around the house and putting it all together, has been such a joy. I have thoroughly enjoyed putting this tablescape together. This tablescape has been so much fun, and I just look so much forward to my friends coming to my home, ringing that doorbell. Now I open the door and welcome them in.
Now that we have completed the tablescape, I would just like to take this time to say thank you so much for joining me and taking time out of your busy days. I know we all have a lot going on with COVID-19, but I would just like to say thank you. I hope today's tablescape have inspired you to take on that challenge and create your own. Before I go, I would just like to say, please take time out to hit the button and subscribe, or just give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it because it helps to keep me encouraged as well. So, as I give a little love, I would like for you to share a little love. Pay it forward. I look forward to seeing you the next time.